Right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, the 5th of June, and man, we've got some great tastings planned for you, our wine drinking people here in the month of June, and this has become an annual event, our Priorat tasting. I'll never forget my first trip to the Priorat with Eric Solomon, and visiting the vineyards there, man, is a little scary. We were driving up in this large pickup. We just happened to be in the back of it. And in order to get up all the way, the driver had to do a few three-point turns. And while backing up, the wheel well on the vehicle, we were sitting behind it. So it looked like we were going over the edge of this cliff at like a 70% grade. And it was a little bit scary. We said, just let us out, man. We'll buy the wine already. And it's very hard to work these vineyards. You can't use machines. They've all got to be harvested by hand. The high altitude gives the wines a little extra concentration, lower yields, and well, the soil they have, they're very unique. This liquoril, slate-like soil, you get wild herbs and flowers, just a really unique expression of Carignan Grenache. And of course, they planted Cabernet up there and Syrah and some other things. And the first recorded evidence of grape growing here dates back to the 12th century. That's right, the monks from the Carthusian monastery at Scaladae, which was founded in 1163. Wow, introduced the art of viticulture there. You can still see some of the terraced hillsides that they've left by the wayside there, but it wasn't until, well, just recently, the 80s, that this area was brought back from the dead. Most of the wine just going into cheap bulk wine or drank, by the locals there. And it was, yes, René Barbier and Alvaro Palacios who headed up the original winery up there. There was 4 of them. Daphne Glorian was the other one, and Clos Dolphy, Clos Erasmus, Clos Morgador, and Clos L'Orbach were the 4 original wineries that were made in one facility. And these guys today, some of the cult wines of this area, Alvaro Palacios' famous Lermita wine sells for $700 to $1,000 a bottle now on release, just incredibly expensive. Clos Erasmus also $500 to $1,000 a bottle. They only make a few hundred cases of these wines. So the top wines of the Priorat, very expensive, but still, we've got a lot of new producers coming online. And tonight, check out some of the most recent offerings from the Priorat. We got some good values added in with some of their more expensive wines, but the ultimate expression of Carignan and Grenache from Spain comes from the Priorat. The only other DOCG or DOC other than Rioja, which Rioja by far the most famous area, and the Priorat just gained this title in 2009. So check it out, everything we're going to be drinking at our Priorat tasting here at the Wine Watch. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.